They know that I'm crazy retard. They know that I'm crazy retard. They know that I'm crazy retard. I am that bitch hoe, get back. This little...
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, Lazies?
Welcome to Peach Radio Show. I am your host, Peach Plug, and I'm with Tina Topic. Let me stop acting silly.
That's what we do.
Everybody, come on in. We are back. We are here.
We ain't going nowhere.
So tonight's topic is sexual stereotypes. We're going to give y'all a chance to come on in, say
Share
hello, and share the live. Because y'all happy to see me, right? Y'all happy to see us. Y'all know y'all are. And take a minute to, while we're waiting for people and we sharing the groups, take a minute to think about some sexual stereotypes that you have heard. Because I know we all have heard some, right? And if you seen my flyer with my big ass face on it, I gave you one. The one that says, just because a man likes pegging doesn't mean he's LGBT. That's a sexual stereotype based off of gender, right? What you think? It definitely is.
Yes.
It is. And I know you know some about women in general. Like today, but we're going to get into that a little later. As you know, Tina and I are in multiple groups and we get to see y'all shit and we laugh, but some shit we just can't pass up. We got to post it. We will be posting some of the stuff that you guys was talking about in these groups that's related to sexual stereotypes. And then we have our donkey post for the week, which is hilarious as hell. So this season, we're going to actually show the person's name that did the post. Last season we didn't, but we're going to show your goddamn name now. Oh my God. So if you are the person with the donkey post, don't get shit-faced mad. Don't inbox me because, well, you can. I don't give a damn.
The inbox gonna be a donkey post too.
Yeah, your
Screenshot
inbox.
it, put your
Yes.
ass right back out there.
Yep. So do what you gotta do. But again, tonight's topic is sexual stereotypes. We all heard of them. We all hear them. We watch them on TV. You probably don't even realize that they are stereotypes. I'm laughing because of the one that I read today, but either way. So, sexual stereotypes. You may say, what is a sexual stereotype? What's a sexual stereotype?
Stereotype.
Ah!
Uh-oh.
I dropped my phone.
I guess you looking at somebody and you basically putting a label on them.
Yep, you put a label on them. And it's probably not necessarily true. You know, we live in a society where we have gender roles and assignments because of the patriarchy. You know, a man's supposed to be this way, a woman's supposed to be this way, and then you know what happens if you start mixing the two, or you know, we're gonna get into that. But I'm gonna tell you what a stereotype actually is, because you may be stereotyping people that don't even fucking realize it. A sexual stereotype is the formation or promotion of a fixed general idea or image of how men and women should behave. Now, I know I'm not the only one that stereotype people. I do it.
I do it too.
I do it in conversation. I mean, come on now.
It.
You know you do it. Like I talk about studs. But we're going to get into that a little bit later. All right? Because I do it. I do it all the time. And that's the key to battling this, getting over these gender roles. You have to admit and accept when you're doing it. Because I do that shit all the time. But we're going to get into some of the stereotypes and gender roles. Females, we're expected to behave a certain way. Hi, Peter. It's sexual stereotypes. I'm glad you're on here. Females are expected to behave a certain way. Like growing up, What did your mom tell you? What were some of the things that you should be doing as a female? That was stereotypical. Like, females wear dresses. Females play with dolls.
Yep.
Females don't play with trucks. Females like what? Shoes. Females want to be ballerinas. Females always, oh, this is the one that used to fuck me up because I love Halloween. Females want to be princesses. No, motherfucker, I wanted to be a Smurf. But, you know, I wanted to be a Smurf. I wanted to be Mr. Bogus. I wanted to be a Transformer. Come on.
I'm gonna be Wonder Woman.
You did? I wanted to be Bumblebee. I wanted to be He-Man, but girls couldn't be that, right? So we're just going to give you an idea how the patriarchy sees us as, you know, within our gender. So the female stereotypes, according to the patriarchy. Women are, and this list, I laugh. Okay? This is society. This is not Peach Radio Show. Because we're going to get into these stereotypes of what you heard or what you might have seen and the reasons why somebody might have said, you know what, this person here is gay. Female stereotypes. Women are helpless and childish. I don't know. Women are helpless and childish.
I disagree with that.
You disagree with that? Okay, so wouldn't that be submissiveness?
I would think so.
Like a submissive woman will be helpless and childish and I don't know. Oh Lord. Peter said career sissy, I think a stereotypes by straight people. Yeah. That's one. Another one is women are sensitive and intuitive.
There's a lot of sensitive ass men out there too.
Females are unstable and irrational. That don't make sense.
At all.
Women easily form bonds and attachments. Women do not have primary interest in careers or vocations. I have to come back on that one because that shit, that sounds nuts.
I'm sip to that.
You gotta sip to that. That really sounds a little bit different. Another one is women are primarily interested in marriage and children. And lastly, women are homemakers. Those are the stereotypes of a woman. Sexual stereotypes.
Some bullshit.
You think it's bullshit?
Bullshit.
No, it ain't. Some women are like that, though.
Yeah, you're right.
Some women are like that. I just don't think we fit. And let's get into the male ones, and then we're going to go into how it goes to society where they decide that you're gay. If you cross these lists, if you have more of characteristics of a certain list that's opposite of your gender, you may be gay. So this is the judgment that society gives you. So for a male that displays anything on the woman's list, maybe more than 3 or 4 of those things, society automatically assumes you're gay. You're just a fucking flamer because, and that's what they call you, flamers and all kinds of sissies and pussies, and it is the truth. So male stereotypes. Men are tough and powerful, unfeeling and insensitive, logical, sensible, and rational, interested in careers or vocations, afraid of commitment, and do not have primary interest in marriage and children. Now, during that list, I got to keep it all the way at G. I think the second list sounds like a lot of women, right?
Yep. Exactly.
And the first list sound like men, right?
They need to switch it.
They need to switch it. But then if you switch it, that makes you gay, right?
In their eyes, maybe.
Yeah, in society eyes, you be gay. Oh my God. So what happens, like I said, what happens when you have, say you're a male, and you have some of these traits of the female? You're helpless and childish, sensitive, intuitive. You easily form bonds. You're interested in marriage and children. You're a man. You like to cook. You like to clean. You like to keep your nails done. You gotta get them feet done.
Yeah.
Boom. Society like, bitch, you gay. Right? Bitch. What happens when you have mixed or too many traits of the opposite gender? According to society, you are fucking gay or you're LGBT. I hate to tell you that, but that's how society works. And it's sad, but these are the fucking stereotypes. You know them. Come on now, let's get into some of our things. I can admit, me being in the LGBT,
Oh God.
I had difficulties in the beginning because I thought that studs should be a particular way.
And what way was that?
Well, if you're dressing like a masculine person, I'm thinking you're going to possess the traits like on the male chart. But I'm learning that in the LGBT community, that's not necessarily true.
Not at all.
It's not necessarily true. This is just, I guess, a comfortable wardrobe or something for people. But I apologize. But in the beginning, like I told Tina earlier, I was raised that your clothing was a uniform. And if you don't want to be perceived as a hoe, then you don't dress like one. If you don't, and this is just how I was raised. And no one goes to a nurse to drive a boat because of their clothing. If you got on a nurse suit, you a nurse. You ain't driving a boat. If you got on a pilot suit, you ain't saving no lives. You're not a doctor, you're a pilot. So in my mind, if you had on men's pants, a man t-shirt, a man hat, well then you must be masculine. That was my thought. But then I'm finding out in this LGBT world, these people are wearing this stuff for comfort. So now you just throwing off the whole dynamic, and that's why I said with these sexual stereotypes that's in this world, you gotta, when it comes to the LGBT community, you can't assume, just like in the heterosexual community, you can't assume just because a female wants to wear boys' clothing that she's gay. She could be a tomboy. You can't assume that, I don't know, a young boy that likes to pop his butt is gay. He just might like that dance. You know what I'm saying? You cannot just narrow it down to that person being gay, right?
Right.
But
But your clothes should never have to make somebody look at you and be like, oh, she's gay, or that's a boy, she want to be a boy. That's retarded.
yeah, I get that, but everyone said they don't believe in labels, right? But we live in a label-based society.
Labels are for clothes, damn it.
They are for clothes because when you go into the clothing store, it say men and women section, right?
That's what it say.
So, I don't know. What do y'all have to say? Have y'all heard any different, sexual stereotypes? I can give you some. Like we discussed earlier. Men switching. That means he's gay. That don't mean, that's a stereotype. If a man is switching, he's gay. And I can give you an example. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. Because I'm guilty of thinking that too. I'm sorry. I was at I'm not even going to say, I was at one of my friends' jobs. And their manager had like And I immediately said, "Oh, he's one of us."
That's sad. Why
No,
you do that?
nah, because he just,
He was switching.
yeah, this. I said he one of us.
What about when the man do this?
Yeah, yeah, that don't make you. That's a stereotype too. The broken wrist.
The broken wrist. Hey y'all.
Yeah, that's a stereotype.
Hey.
That's definitely a stereotype. I have a friend that actually speaks like that,
Oh.
but it's because he has sisters, and he's been raised around his sisters, so he might carry these mannerisms. But that doesn't make him gay. It's just a whole bunch of stereotypes that is just ridiculous, you know. And again, I am guilty of a lot of them.
Me too. I ain't gonna lie.
I am. I'm guilty. Another one that I'm really guilty of. Another one that I'm really guilty of. I assign jobs to people's clothing in a sense. What are you doing? No, seriously. Okay.
Oh my god.
No, I do. I used to. I used to. Let's go back to the stud. When I say job assignments, it's gonna sound. But hey, you in this outfit, you got cargo pants. I assume that you can change a tire. I assume that you can probably change my battery. I assume that you can jump my car. I assume that you can do a whole bunch of stuff.
Can you do that stuff?
Some stuff I can't. But I don't wear that outfit either.
Can you change the tire?
No.
Oh my god, I can change the tire.
I can't change the
oil.
tire.
Look, just because I look girly, I ain't really girly.
And see, that's another stereotype. Hi, Deidre. Just because a person looks girly, that don't mean they are. But I'm really, I am kind of judgmental when it comes to the stud in the lesbian dynamic. Now, here's the weird thing. I'm not judgmental when it comes to gay men, though. I don't have any expectations of them. Any. Not one. Not one. Here's another stereotype that I think is funny, and it's in reference to gay men, the flamboyant ones. A lot of people believe flamboyant men will whoop your ass.
Shit.
But I know a lot of flamboyant men that will bust your ass wide open.
White meat.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's just a lot of stereotypes. But okay, flamboyant men. How about the stereotype that they can cook because they're like women? That's not true. Or here's the big one, the biggest stereotype, that gay flamboyant men can dress. Now I've seen some tacky ass ones. You know you've seen some tacky ass flamboyant men,
Yes.
right?
Especially in the clubs.
These sexual stereotypes is fucking us up. It's really fucking up your relationship. It's fucking up the bonding space because you see a person, you have a preconceived notion because of the society that we live in, and you've heard all these stereotypes, so you making all these different assumptions about that person. And like I said, I am guilty of that. I'm guilty. I'm guilty. Dion said, I dated a woman who was a tomboy growing up. She was a friend of the family. I thought she was gay. She was far from it. Just wore big shirts, sweatpants for comfort because she was top and bottom thick. Yep. Definitely. So again, we have all these things going on in society and we just walking around judging one another. I can readily admit that I am. Just like with femmes, I expect certain shit out of them. I mean, I'm a person that is willing to date a femme or a stud, and if you're a femme, I have expectations, and I think that has a lot to do with society. I don't think a femme. This is a lot of shit. I don't think femmes should.
I ain't dating no fam. Sorry.
I don't think femmes should be getting fucked up,
I'm not dating no fam.
all drunk, all up, falling all over the place. The fuck is the point?
That's just ignorant.
You're a lady.
Act like one.
Act like one. Right. So it's just it's a lot. It's tons of it. But we're gonna show you a post, and then we're gonna go into our video. We were in this group, and it was a group topic, and it was definitely
Lit.
it was lit in a sexual stereotype. I'm gonna show it to you.
Ooh.
Now this lady, Miss Linda Franklin. Sorry, I said your name right. I should probably have not said your name. She said, "Is it me, or are studs?" Now this is not me. I didn't write this. Is it me, or are studs are acting like femmes? What the fuck? Is it me, or are studs are acting like? First off, how the hell you got a stereotype and you can't even write? I
Don't get mad at us.
you get the gist of it.
You put that
She's
up
saying
there.
that she believes, and this topic, people, my phone's still buzzing, people still responded to it. But she was stating that she feels like in this society right now, she's trying to date. I guess she's a feminine woman, and she wants a stud, but she believes that the studs are way too feminine. They're way too caught up in their emotions. And what do you think about it? I wrote my comment. You wrote your comment. Obviously, everybody had a comment. I'll read you some of the comments. What did you think about it, Tina?
I just think that if you come to me and you present yourself to me and you tell me that you are a masculine forward woman, then I can respect that.
Okay.
I can definitely respect that, but I'm not going to judge you by the way you act or if you cry or even if you paint your damn nails. I'm not going to judge you for that shit. I'm going to love the person I'm going to love, so.
Okay. Well, you are. You.
It is what it is. I can't judge nobody because they cry or they paint their nails. It doesn't bother me none. Just let me know from the gate what it is. Let me know if I want to deal with that. Don't wait till later on down the line you decide you want to put on some goddamn stilettos and walk. Let me know what it is from the beginning.
No. Well, when I read the post, after I had to digest what she was saying, because I'm like, what the hell? What the fuck is this? What is this? But then I got a grasp of what she was saying. And my takeaway from it is she's a female and she wants a masculine centered female.
Well, she thought she had one.
Or she thought she had one. And
did it turn out like that?
Again, her uniform said, her uniform said that she was masculine centered. Again, I'm past all of that, thinking that just because a person looks a particular way, they should behave a certain way. I'm past all of that now. But I am on your side with that. I posted in there that I believe that you should only oh Lord. You should not be who you are, right? You notice when you start dating someone, they have a representative, and your representative may be, let's use the studs, and that's what she's saying. Your representative may be masculine, and then your attire matches this representative, right?
Right.
And so then as time go on, you realize after getting to know this person, they let down their guard, that representative just disappears. And then here comes this woman. This woman, she's not what she said she was. So I think this is kind of what happened to her. She was expecting, not, and I don't think it has anything to do with the attire. I think it more had to do with her personality. She probably was expressing masculine traits. And then once she got to know her, then that's when the whole female started coming the fuck out like, wow. You know what I'm saying? She probably come on some female shit. She probably was crying all the time. She probably got clingy. She probably, I don't know, probably was scared of bugs and running and screaming and hollering. She probably could not change a tire. She probably couldn't do shit but just be this female. But her representative was more masculine. You know what I'm saying? Like you meet that person and they like, oh shit, babe, we out. You know what? I know they not looking at y'all. Fuck them up. Or, you know, mean, grilling, you know, emulating a man. But then, you know, later this person just busting out. Something happened. I don't know, babe. Something. I got a splinter in my finger. Oh my God, a splinter in my finger. That's confusing.
How though?
That is confusing
No,
because your representative was this, and I'm thinking this is you, and then I get to know you,
But
and the
that's
real
what
you
think.
is
You
this
just said, I'm
female.
But you just said, I'm thinking this was you. So that's what you're thinking.
Yeah, but this is what you represented. This is what you brought forward.
Why? Because they dress masculine?
No, because they behaved, they have masculine traits. They behave like that. Your personality expressed this. Some of the stuff that's on that chart. Let's take away the let's take away the masculine part. Take away. Everybody got on the same amount of clothes, right?
Right.
And I'm a person that likes somebody I have particular things that I like. At the time I met you, you had these particular behaviors. You done transformed to a whole nother motherfucker I don't know. That's not fair. Be the person that the person met. So this is what I got from her.
Maybe that person didn't want to bring all of that out at one time.
Well, motherfucker, why hide all that shit? Why have this whole other person?
You want me to be masculine for these 2 minutes, and the next minute I'm gonna be real girly, so you don't know which way I want to go.
It's like, who are you? And if you that confused, get some therapy. Because I don't know who the fuck you are.
So now you gotta get therapy to decide whether you can be masculine for.
No, you need therapy to figure out who the fuck represents yourself. When I meet people, I'm me. I'm me. Now, I can say this about being me. I wear a dress, right? That's why I got over the whole uniform thing. I wear a dress. But I can do some things, and I have behaviors that society would consider as masculine. But I'm always me. I'm not going to be with you and present like I'm ultra girly. I'm not going to present that. I'm not going to come out and I don't know, be out there. I whip my hair back and forth. And break a nail and be like, oh my God, my nail broke. Or you're not going to see me running from fucking bugs.
Oh, I'm running from a bug. I don't
You're not going to, you're going to see me being who I am. I am me. Me. And I think, you know, a lot of times with her topic, with the girl in the group, where she was saying that studs ain't studs and all this other shit, it is a sexual stereotype, but I think that, you know, at some point we cannot always blame it on that. It is the person's personality, which you're representing. Be yourself.
Beyonce front like a nigga, but really bitch.
Dion said the clothes do not show a person mentality, and that's correct. Your clothes do not show your mentality, right? But I will say this. If your personality reflects how you dress, it magnifies it. You don't agree?
Yeah, I agree.
It magnifies it. So a person that's meeting you is think they're meeting this. You know what I'm saying? But Smack says, sound crazy to me, them damn labels.
Wait. Let me back up to Dion's comment. Dion said you only fuck studs, Tina. I fuck with women, period.
But you just said that
I
you don't
just won't
necessarily-
be in a relationship with a femme.
Why?
I'm not attracted to him.
Why?
Why I'm not attracted to a femme?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want nobody that basically dresses like me and wears makeup. I'm not into that. I
But
like the
isn't that a
masculine
stereotype?
But I like the masculine forward woman. Have I fucked studs? Sure. I fucked plenty of studs.
In films.
That too, but I prefer to be with a masculine forward woman.
Yeah, but isn't that a stereotype? Just because I got on a dress, that don't mean I'm not a stud.
No, but that's just what I like.
Okay. Okay.
I'm girly, so I don't want nobody that acts like me.
Well, that's up for debate. The girly part. That's up for debate. Okay, well, now let's get into this video. It's by Queen D. It's called Two Turn. It's dope. I love it. Keep it locked. Don't go nowhere. For those of y'all looking or looking later, tonight's topic is sexual stereotypes, and we know you know some. And we're going to talk about it more. Keep it locked.
You turned up. Go ahead and put on the work. Go ahead and put it in the work like that. My team, we two turn. Yeah. Damn. Okay, now my team, we two turn. Yo, bitch, she want it like I told her, don't just twerk. Baby, just put it in the work like that's my team, we two turn. Your friend just wanna say fake, tell her to ride the way, 'cause we going live today. She just popped the perk. Now she feel that thirst. Big ol' booty. I just wanna touch ya like that. Lift up her skirt. She look back like hold on, damn, I didn't mean to do that shit. I just wanna cut. Don't do it like that. Hold up, bitch. Throw that ass in the syrup. Give me brain, Steve Bug. Bunchy booty bounce back when I bump. Don't do it. Put it in my face. Don't do it. Yeah, you be getting bagged today. It's something like glad today. My team, we two turn. Go ahead and put on the work. Yeah, my team, we two turn. Damn. Okay, now my team, we two turn. Yo, bitch, she want it like I told her, don't just twerk. Baby, just put it in the work. My team, we two turn. Your friend just wanna say fake. Tell her to ride the way, 'cause we going live today. Now left foot go in front. Dip that hip gon' work. Roll them shoulders, beat that drum. Yeah, beat the bitch up. Hop out to the front. Work out the shoulders up. Scooter rock on the road. Scooter rock on the road. Right. Hold up, bitch. Throw that ass in the syrup. Give me brain, Steve Bug. Bunchy booty bounce back when I bump. Put it in my face. Yeah, you be getting bagged today. It's something like glad today. My team, we two turn. Go ahead and put on the work. Yeah. My team, we two turn. Yeah. Damn. Okay, now my team, we two turn. Yo, bitch, she want it like I told her, don't just twerk. Baby, just put it in the work. My team, we two turn. Your friend just wanna say fake. Tell her to ride the way, 'cause we going live today.
Bitch, I'm dead. Y'all do some stupid shit. Do some stupid shit. Like, man. Bitch, I'm walking down the stairs with no wall. Bitch, I'm.
Yes, follow a bitch. That was Queen D. I love that song. It's called Two Turn.
Yes, I like it.
Follow her on, I think she's Queen D on Instagram. Believe YouTube, Facebook also. Great artist. Hopefully we hear more from her. But we're back, and the topic is sexual stereotypes. And before we left, we were talking about different things that myself and Tina used to think, or Tina still think. Tina won't deal with films because she doesn't want them to look like her, and that's a stereotype.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because according to a stereotype, it's the assumption that a femme is wrapped in a dress. A femme could be dressed in male clothing.
Look, we both cannot be in a house trying to kill a bug. I'm not killing no bug. She's not gonna kill the bug, so the bug gonna fuck us up. So nah, I'm good.
Listen, do any of y'all I know y'all sick of hearing, do any of you guys have sexual stereotypes that you have been thinking about, that you know that you've been carrying around and just judging people? Again, I told you mine was I had an idea of what a stud's supposed to be. And I was completely wrong. I thought a stud, because of that outfit, was masculine centered, did masculine things according to the masculine roles of society. I thought a stud, like I said, doesn't cook, doesn't really clean, probably a jerk that cheats and could change a tire, fix your car, worked in a blue collar job. They were insensitive, didn't do all the whining, the crying, didn't really, just different things. Just masculine centered. That's something that I thought studs were until I actually got into the life a little deeper and getting to know people, and I'm realizing that is actual sexual stereotype. And as it was stated in the group, we are all women.
Thank you, Toya.
We are all women, and I'm learning that a stud can be in a dress. Okay, Johnny, we got you. We got you. Inbox us. I'm sorry, y'all. Someone want to send in music. And Tina, your stereotype was the femme thing. Okay. If you have music and you would like to have it played on the show, submit it to submissions at Plug Studio Network. Dion said, I always thought real pretty girls were corny when it came to sex. Then, what? They didn't have a freak gene. Oh, here's another one that I thought there's a sexual stereotype. Because, I thought studs were all touch me nots.
Oh no.
I thought they were I thought they were all touch me nots.
Maybe we should take the word stud out and just use masculine forward.
Okay, masculine forward women in the LGBT community, I thought that they were touch me nots.
You do have some that are like that.
Yeah, but no, I thought that was like a part of that was the role they play. They just don't touch me. I am the dominant figure in the relationship. That's another thing that's a stereotype. Assuming that the masculine forward female is the dominant figure. Another stereotype
I
is
won't
even,
make that type neither.
and is another stereotype, just believing that in the lesbian dynamic that is going to be it's going to be a masculine and a feminine archetype, like in heterosexuality. It could be just two feminine women. So that's a stereotype in itself. And again, like I said, when it came to the men, I never really thought about it because I've always been around gay men. So I saw them in different roles. I've actually seen two, I don't want to say, I guess feminine men together. I've seen the different dynamics of the masculine one and the feminine one together. And I understood the roles. Just like I said, one common stereotype is that the feminine gay guy will scratch you up like a girl, be screaming and hollering, will have female, but that's not even particularly the case. That'd be the one that be ready to kill you. And that also be the one probably, in the relationships that I've seen that don't cook or clean.
Yep.
It'd be the more masculine man. Dion said, damn it, Tina, you added more fucking terms with masculine forward. I mean, do anybody else have any stereotypes? Another one that's it's not funny, but another stereotypes when it comes to the LGBT community, sexual stereotypes, is that trans people are all drag queens, which is not true.
Nah.
That's just two different dynamics.
Yeah.
You know, just like another one, intersex is a trans person, and that's not true. Tina like, what's an intersex person? You mulling it over. You don't remember from last season?
Yeah, we gotta talk about some of the shit on the season.
Okay, well, intersex,
LGBT world.
it is, but we experience most of the stereotyping.
Because we got so much shit going on. All these goddamn letters. We got our own goddamn alphabet shit.
Well, an intersex person actually is a person that was possibly born with different parts. Like, what did we call them back in the day? Dion, help me out. Hermaphrodite. Yeah. So that's what an intersex person is. And that's totally different from trans. Trans
That's
people.
The best of both worlds. Damn.
Not if you got a flat chest like a male and no penis.
But what if you got really
But you're a
big
female.
boobs and a swag down there and another swag? You got the best of both worlds.
Oh Lord, but a trans person can do that. They don't fully transition. It's just so much. It's just.
On wheels if I was
Oh
like,
God.
I'd be a hoe.
Oh my God.
I'd be a hoe.
Do y'all hear Teen talking about she be a damn hoe?
I'd be a hoe.
But yeah, I'm telling you, these sexual stereotypes is real. It's truly real. Again, a lot of I noticed no one's saying, they're just looking at us.
They scared.
Because they're scared to admit it. And admitting is the first step to moving past it. I done told you mine. I'm trying to go down another stereotype that you have. Bisexual people. Because they don't fit into the heterosexual norm and they could bounce between the two, people think they're promiscuous. And bisexual people aren't necessarily promiscuous. Right?
Right.
They just like who they like, and it's based on personality. That's another stereotype. Mm-hmm. We don't think all of this through. Nah, you should say that's terrible. Come on. What about the other letters? We talking about, so we done talked about lesbians, the masculine forward, the feminine. Oh, Lord, they done called you a hoe.
That's only if I had both of them.
We done talked about the bisexuals. You know, we think people think they're promiscuous. They also think that they indecisive. When it's really not either. It's just they have a choice. They have the option. They have the best of both worlds. They can meet two different genders and say, you know what, I like this personality better, so I'm gonna choose this person.
Would you like to experience the best of both worlds, though?
Oh Lord.
How'd you think that would be?
What in the hell, Tina? Dion said women with large clits. That's a sexual stereotype? I don't know. You gotta elaborate on that one.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Yeah. I'm lost. I'm lost on that one. Another one, sexual stereotype is a pansexual. When you think about pansexual, what you think about?
They under the cabinet.
Oh God. You think about, no, I'm gonna be honest. When you hear the word pansexual, sexual stereotypes, because a pansexual, and I'm gonna give you the definition, is a person that dates the whole alphabet. They have the ability to love the whole alphabet. You probably think that this is some weird freako that probably wear dresses one day, pants another day, or you know, they're just all over the place. Now we do know a pansexual like that, right?
Yeah, but if that's the case, then everybody needs to be pansexual. If you're in the LGBT community, you gotta love everybody. I'm pansexual tonight.
Well, I think pansexuals are they are free. I think they are one of the groups that's free from being judgmental. They have the ability to love throughout the rainbow and have heterosexual relationships. It's totally based on personality.
Oh no, I can't be pansexual. I take that back.
But pansexuals are often labeled because they don't behave like males. They don't behave like females. They have characteristics of both. People generally think pansexuals are hoes too. Hoes, indecisive, nasty. They're freaks.
I don't think they nasty. You just like what you like.
They're considered freaks and all kinds of crazy shit. But you know the whole LGBT community, to a heterosexual person, some of them you just a freak, period, or believe you a freak. You know.
Shit, if you ain't no freak, you ain't no damn good.
You know what kind of freak I'm talking about. I'm talking about that freak, that sheep freak. Sheep freak.
Come from under the sheet.
Yes. Oh my God. Come on, y'all. Some more sexual stereotypes. Oh, okay. Yeah, clits are little penises. Dion says no, they have both organs like a hermaphrodite, large clit, and it's actually a mini penis. Yeah, it's women with large clits. You see them on porns and stuff like that. Oh, that's another thing. They think pansexuals are primarily porn stars. Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Well, who would be better as a porn star? If you could get a person that's willing to do it, they cheap as hell. I pay you. Listen, I pay you one fee. You willing to fuck the whole team? I'm good with it.
Fuck the whole team.
Latoya Grove said, maybe I'm talking about personality stereotype. We talk about sexual stereotypes. A sexual stereotype is when you judge a person based on their gender. They have gender roles, which is personality roles. So like we said earlier, a female is supposed to be a certain way, a male is a certain way, and then in society, if you jumping around on that list, then you just might be gay. They'll just probably say, you know what, fuck it. Throw them in that LGBT box. And you know society will do it. Yeah, just throw them in there. Throw them right in there with the fairy dust. You know your come on, you ain't have a family member that said, you know what, Tina might be a little different.
No.
See, my grandfather, he used to say, she's one of them other kind of girls. And I ain't never really get it until now, but you know, I was the others. And you know, I guess because I was doing stereotypical things, like I said, I didn't want to be Barbie. I didn't want to be a princess. I wanted to be He-Man on Halloween. I had an Incredible Hulk plastic outfit. You remember them little plastic masks we had? I was Incredible Hulk. I wanted to be a Smurf. If Bob the Builder was out, I probably would have wanted to be him.
I like Bob the Builder.
I had Tonka trucks. I had little race cars. I had little train tracks. I had diverse toys. So, again, I don't know. Dion said a man that enjoy anal play would be gay. Yeah, it's a stereotype. It is. It's called pegging. For those of you that didn't know what we was talking about earlier. They call it pegging. They try to dress it up so it won't sound as gay. But a man that likes getting shit in his ass is considered to be gay. And that is a stereotype.
Yeah, you do anal play? Let me know.
Oh, jeez, I don't even want to know. My best friend, actually, we had this conversation, and she said that she would think a male would be gay if he was into pegging. Even if his wife is doing it.
That's not true.
Just like, you know, some men, if a woman wants excessive head, they think she's a lesbian. So a lot of women just shy away from wanting it. Just because of that.
I ain't shying away from shit.
And I think, to me, that's an excuse for major laziness on the male's part.
Not even that, but if a lady is enjoying it and it feels good to her, why would you think she's gay? Like, just give it a head, man.
Because what is he getting out of it?
Turn around and hit it, I'm sure. I think the fuck.
Oh, girl, you know how that go when you have too good of a time there. You don't want nobody probably going in
Well, you
there.
gotta put some lotion on it.
Another thing that just came to mind, a man that's now, come on, now go with me here, right?
Oh shit.
You
On a
know,
field trip.
go with me here. No, seriously. You know, I ever met a man that could never find a woman because no woman is ever perfect enough? He's always thought as being gay too because
Yeah.
there's not a man, not a woman that's ever going to be perfect because you
That's
want a
true.
man.
That's true. I've heard that before.
Well, really, he's just a particular anal man. Not all men are horn dogs.
Horn dogs.
Yeah. And another thing, this whole metrosexual shit that's out. They're considered to be undercover gay, down low gay men. And I got a lot of metrosexuals on my page. I hate them because they look better than me, but fuck them.
What? That's what I'm saying.
No, they do. They be looking good and shit.
I know.
Yeah, self-care. That's
Uh-oh.
another thing to add to the list.
Deion
Only women supposed to be into self-care.
Deion said for me.
Oh,
So
Lord.
you only bend you over and fuck you in the
Oh, God. Only women supposed to be into self-care. Men, if you into self-care, you might be gay. That's a sexual stereotype. At the end of the day, with all that being said, we talked about these sexual stereotypes. We gave you examples. We told you what a sexual stereotype was. We gave you the patriarchal roles of females and males in which we all know as adults, and some of us may not, really don't exist. They were just made up to keep us in this weird ass box. I don't know. At the end of the day, what makes you a male and a woman is what you determine. What makes you, your sexuality is something totally different. And to make you LGBT, that's something you're born LGBT. You're born LGBT, and if you decide to live it, you live it. If you decide to hide it, you stay in the closet. There is no behavior that's gonna make you LGBT. That's just plain.
You are what you tell me you are.
Yeah, you are what you tell me you are. But from previous shows, if you've been following us for the past 2 years, you understand that LGBT is a birth thing. There are genes that dictate that. So, if she wants to wear men's Timberlands and fuck you up and got on that dope ass pair of whatever jeans is in style and the top and a fitted, that don't mean she gay. She could just be a tomboy. If a man want to wear a kilt, that don't make him gay. He just like that kilt. You've seen the kilts, right? And if you're confused, a kilt is a male equivalent of a skirt. I think it's Scotland, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's Scottish. If a woman decides to be a mechanic or put emphasis into her dreams and her goals, that does not make her a lesbian. That's not a masculine trait. That's just a human person that wants to make something out of themselves. You know, so maybe we need to be a little bit more kinder when we meet people and less judgmental. And I have to tell myself that all the time. Like I said to you, I was a person that would look at a stud and believe that she was a low budget equivalent of a man. She's missing the penis, but she has all the other traits of a man. And that's not necessarily true.
But she's really not missing the penis because you go to the store and buy one. They wear them.
You is crazy. Now, as we head out, we're going to show y'all the donkey post of the week.
Oh, shit.
Because y'all, the donkey post is when we watch your timelines and you might say something so fucking dumb that we have to post it up here and show you how dumb you are. Because it's funny. Last season, we used to block out the names. Now we're not blocking out your fucking name. We just want everybody to know how fucking funny and dumb you are. So the donkey post of the week. It's by King Kells. Now, obviously, she does not believe in social stereotyping. King Kells says, studs be calling me bro like I won't fuck them too. King Kells will fuck you.
But I don't think she doesn't label herself, though.
I don't know. But according to society, again, two studs can't get it in. According to LGBT rules, right?
King Kells doesn't label herself.
Oh, good. Listen, she may not label herself, but you know, again, in this no label world, there are people that actually do carry labels. We're no label, but we don't fuck studs, even though they're women. We want a woman that's in a dress. But that's still sexual stereotyping. So we still all over the fucking place with this. We got to get it the fuck together. Together. But that was our show. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you learned something. Next week, we're going to have more of a more ridiculous topic. But we had to discuss sexual stereotypes. Last week, we talked about the do's and don'ts in the bed and who's going to do this and what we ain't doing and blah, 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 which led to the stereotypes about...
No, it led to me getting a free butt plug.
Oh, Lord! If you missed that episode, tune into that. It's on Peach Radio Show, the page. As it say behind us, follow a bitch. Peach Radio Show. On all those platforms, baby, you will get that information. But yeah, that was our topic for tonight. Sexual stereotypes. If you have them, get rid of them. Stop judging people. I know damn well I'm going to try. I'm going to try.
Me too. I'm going to try my hardest.
You got, yeah, and it starts with loving the femme today.
I love all you films. I just won't date none of y'all. Understand that.
Love a film today because she might be a stud in a dress.
She can be that all she wants to.
With that being said, we are out. I hope you learned something. Good night. Tina crazy.
They know that I'm crazy retard. They know that I'm crazy retard. They know that I'm crazy retard. My shoulders run down, no talking. I don't got time for the barking. Bitch, I'ma pull up and park it. Treat you like a blunt, I'ma spark it. They know that I'm crazy retard. 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 I am that bitch hoe.